morning to all the board of members, Ms. Fatiha, our financial analysis 1, and Mr. Irfan, our financial analysis 2. And also with us today is representative from Maybank, Mr. Adrian, and representative of the Petronas shareholders, Ms. Ashley. The purpose of our meeting today is to know the financial status of our company and also to discuss about the loan that we applied from Maybank. The loan will be used to fund our project that requires research and development. Without wasting more time, let us start with Ms. Fatiha.
Thank you to our CEO, Mr. Quinn, for the brief introduction. Now I will begin with the financial statement for Petronas. The total asset for the year 2019 was 622,421 ringgit and the total dropped to 574,071 ringgit on 2020. The next one is total equity. The amount of total equity on 2019 was 438,915 ringgit and 381,034 ringgit on 2020. As for the total liabilities, we can see that we have a larger amount on 2020 compared to 2019 with 193,037 ringgit and 183,506 respectively. In addition to that, the gross profit for the company on 2020 has dropped drastically from 84,337 to 43,783 ringgit. Last but not least, the profit for the year 2019 was 40,472 ringgit, while the company suffered a loss on 2020 with the amount of 21,029 ringgit. That's it for the financial statement. I will now proceed with the trend analysis. Under the liquidity ratio, our current ratio shows that our company performed better in 2020 with 3.4 times than 2019 with only 2.8 times. This proves that the firm is able to pay off its current liabilities with its current assets. Secondly, quick ratio. The company performed better in 2020 with 3.2 times than 2019 with only 2.6 times. This shows that the firm is able to pay off its current liability with its most liquid assets. The next one under efficiency ratio includes the inventory turnover. The company performed poorly on 2020 with only 14.3 times, then 2019 16.6 times. This shows that the firm is not efficient enough in utilizing its inventory to generate sales. Second, fixed asset turnover. The company performed poorly in 2020 with 0.47 times than 2019 0.58 times. This shows that the firm is not efficient enough in using its fixed assets to generate sales. In total asset turnover, our company once again performed poorly in 2020 than 2019. This shows that the firm is not efficient enough in using its asset to generate sales. Next, average collection period. Our company performed poorly again on 2020 with 82 days compared to 2019 62 days. This shows that the firm is not efficient in its collection period. Under the profitability ratio, the return on equity for Petronas as for 2019 is 9.2%, which is higher compared to 2020's 5.5%. The higher return on 2019 indicates that it has higher return to the shareholders. Next, for return on asset, Petronas performs poorly on 2020 but better on 2019 with a percentage of 6.5%. This means that Petronas have a higher return on investment on 2019. To add, the gross profit margin for the company is better on 2019 with 35% compared to 25% on 2020. It points out that the company have a higher return contribution margin on 2019 compared to 2020. The operating profit margin on 2019 is 25%, which is much better than the next year. Last but not least, Petronas has lower net profit margin on 2020 with 11.8%, while higher on 2019 with 16.8%. This means that Petronas has lower return to the net profit or shareholders on 2020. That will be it from me. Thank you.
Very well. Next is Mr. Irfan.
Hi, I'm Irfan, as a financial manager too. So today I will explain Petronas data today.
Mr. Irfan, should we proceed with our loan?
There are few causes that the company did not pass the requirements for the loan. First, a leader's risk exposure is affected by a borrower's ability to repay a loan. We can also see that Petronas' capital and assets are insufficient to repay the loan. Intangible and non-intangible assets have lost value, so that I will attach the company industry 2020 comparison slides as an evidence. First, the company's current ratio is higher than the industry average, which is 3.4 times higher. This shows the company can pay off current liabilities with current assets better than average. For the efficiency ratio, the inventory turnover of the industrial average is higher than the company, which is 14.99 times, while our company only 14.3 times. This shows that the company is not efficient in utilizing its inventory to generate sales to compare with the industrial average. Fixed asset turnover for industry was 2.10 times, while our company 0.47 times. It shows that the industrial average is higher than the company. The company also is not efficient in using its fixed asset to generate sales to compare with the industrial average. Other than that, we talk about total asset turnover. The industrial average is better than the company. This shows that the company is not efficient in using its assets to generate sales to compare with the industrial average. Lastly, for the last part in the efficiency ratio, which is average collection period, this shows that the industrial average is better than the company. That means the company is not efficient in its collection policy to compare with the industrial average. Okay, so let's talk about profitability ratios. Gross profit margin in our company is 22.42% higher than the industrial average. This shows that the company have a higher return on contribution margin than the industrial average. Next, operating profit margin also shows the company is better than the industrial average and it has higher operating profit than the industrial average. Last but not least, return on total assets for our company has higher return on asset than the industrial average. This means that the company has a better return on investment on 2019 than the industrial average. As you guys can see, our company is 3.7% while industrial average is negative 0.45%. Lastly, return on equity. The company is better than the industrial average. That means the company has a higher return to the shareholders than the industrial average. That's all from me. Thank you.
Let us hear Mr. Adrian's opinion regarding our loan.
Hello, my name is Adrian Heng. I am the Maybank representative. As we can see that debt ratio has decreased from 18.88% to 18.77% for the year 2019 to 2020. Unfortunately, the time interest earned has increased from 2.89 times to 9.27 times for the year 2019 to 2020. From what I see from this chart, this company as the Maybank representative, the loan won't be approved. Reason is that the financial reports are not stable and has a low probability of paying back the loan, so the bank has decided not to approve the loan.
It is understandable, Mr. Adrian. How about our shareholders representative, Ms. Ashley?
Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Amira. I am the shareholder for this company. Thank you for presenting the company's financial performance. But based on the data you showed, almost all of the part for profitability ratio are better in 2019 than in 2020. So why do you guys still wish to invest in this company even though it is losing money? I was taken aback when I saw the company's profitability ratio. It indicates a low rate of return which will hurt development potential. I'm not sure how I'm going to make a profit from this company.
We are striving to increase our profit at this moment. This project will definitely increase the profit of our company. Even though if the project will be postponed, which depends on the loan, shareholders' investment will also help to carry out this project sooner. Our company really needs the support from the shareholders.
I'm looking forward to hear good news from this company.
According to the data that has been presented, it seems like this project has to be postponed. It is because our loan did not meet the requirements. The fund from the shareholders' investment will be used to stabilize our company performance so that we can execute the project as soon as possible. That's all for this meeting discussion. Meeting dismissed. You all have a great day.